Because tomorrow what happened, my doubt is, I may be wrong, the student satisfactory survey, and these things may reflect there. And many of the cases in engineering colleges, I noted a few things, like in, we did one in CIT, Coimbatore Institute of Technology. So there again, students are saying, sir, actually those courses and those things are fine. Can we have some blend of them in our own classroom? Yes, these are all the genuine questions. And the faculty members are very good. So can they replicate many of the things, basic understanding they have been using in the classroom? Even though I completely understand our classes, we have introverts, we have extroverts, we have a language problem. It's still in NIEPA. 85% of my students are Hindi Bhashi. And I always say that, okay, whichever language you are comfortable, speak first 15 days. Don't force them. And learning cannot be forced. We call it as a joyful learning when we talk about it in the school education. So unless and until we create that kind of an environment, and many of my students are saying, sir, actually, we can't understand. No problem. And understanding can happen only after 15 days. First of all, relax. वर्कशॉप में लोगों को कहता हूँ कि आराम से आके सो तो जाओ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, बट कराटे मत मारना है। तो दिक्कत से वर्कशॉप पता है क्या होता है? I have around 150 photographs. People used to take that go to first aid. इतना तो मत करो, ठीक है, सो तो जाओ, कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं, क्योंकि ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स अपने जगह पर है. But my only point is, when you sleep, it creates a problem for me and problem for others also. And I used to, recently I was there in one of the workshop and somebody is sleeping in the first row. And I said, don't disturb. Now there's a big movement going on, short-term courses on design, develop, deliver MOOC courses. And the university nominated, Vice Chancellor nominated him and he came. अरे मेरा Vice Chancellor ने साहब डॉक्टर साहब समझ में नहीं आता, मुझे भिजवा दिया. मैंने कहा कोई बात नहीं डॉक्टर साहब, एंजॉय करो, बैठ जाओ और यहाँ का मजाक ले लो. तो ये तो जगह अच्छा है, हाँ, मेहमान नवाजी है, बहुत अच्छा है अलीगढ़ की. तो हमारा हैदराबाद के भी जैसे ऐसे यहाँ भी. So I said, enjoy karo. And he's been sleeping. And I said, so to much. Don't sleep in the night. And morning when you're getting tukam, it's not at all acceptable. See, at least in the first term. So, and suddenly one lady was sitting next to him. Oh, ek din se unhone jagah di. Oh, jagah. I said, sorry. I said, sir, please don't use that word which has a lot of value. Sorry is not a word which should not be used so loosely. Okay, so to jo. अरे सर क्या बताऊँ, मौसम अच्छा है, सुबह आलू पराठा खिलाया, अच्छा खासा 4 पराठे खा लिया और देसी मक्खन लगा के, बहुत अच्छा है. तो ऐसे सर आई केम फ्रॉम दिल्ली, मेरा तो बोलना ही बोलना है, मैं तो बोलूँ नींद आके सोचूं, क्योंकि घर में तो बीवी सोने नहीं देती हो, यूनिवर्सिटीज में तो रजिस्ट्रार सोने नहीं देता, फाइनेंस ऑफिसर सोने, बीसी तो सोने नहीं देता, ठीक, क्लास में पढ़ाना पड़ता है. At least you get a chance, but don't sleep. After 2 days or 3 days, my session is over, I came back. As soon as I landed at Delhi airport and switched on my phone, the first call I got, there were so many calls from one number, unknown number. I called him back, saying, what? डॉक्टर साहब मैं ही वो बंदा हूँ यार, आपने जब से वो पढ़ा के गया था, मेरा रात को भी नींद नहीं आया. I said, I don't want to sleep at the night, you sleep it, sir. But tomorrow you are a professor, you are a senior professor, you will be a role model, sir. Tomorrow you sleep, then assistant professor also will sleep. Because everybody is sleeping, and उच्च शिक्षा को उसके बारे में कहते उच्च शिक्षा में ये बेकार है, वो बेकार है. No, we are not बेकार. We are the best, whatever it is. I don't want to say that somebody is there. But सो तो जाओ, आराम से रात को जाके सो जाओ. तो उसके लिए तो मैं तो 2-3 टेक्निक बताया, वो सो तो गया रहता. So my simple point is, if somebody doesn't want to learn, so create that kind of environment which Kalam Saab's things, which is being saying. This picture amply gives the example about what currently we have been passing. There are many things are being happening with us. Initially, we are all typically conventional classroom-based teaching. Teachers, we follow certain pedagogy. We have certain resource material. Now, the different pedagogies are coming. Thanks to MOOC, 4-quadrant approach, thanks to something else, constructivist approach, thanks to flipped mode approach, blend the classroom with the technology, whiteboards, smart boards, many boards came. So that means what is important in this case is proper training is important. That's what I mentioned in my case. And we need to invest on the faculty members if at all if you want to have a good quality output. It's not a one-time job. आप 6 दिन workshop करो, 600 दिन workshop करो. Unless and until when you are all sitting here, it is a very wonderful captive environment. It works, and we get a chance like the हवा ये हो जाएगा, ये मुमकिन है. Once we go back, the situations may be different. There we require support. I think that's the role the senior management, senior professors, and who really interested to do that has to take that role. Then only the things can happen, because there are so many complications. And suddenly state governments are issuing, no, from next semester onwards we teach in a blended mode and flipped classroom. क्या का blended mode है, क्या का flipped classroom है, क्या करना है, what are the steps need to be done? Do we have something? All these things need to be practiced, understand conceptually and practiced and 2-3 times, then only these things can happen. Because the students are already edge over others. And there are many such things which I am going to share during the course of time. So the agenda, overall agenda for the day, even though I put it in 5-6 lines. So first thing what I want to show that, discuss that, what are the new roles of teachers in the technology-driven higher education? Because already many things were initiated by the different governments, both state government and central government. It is the responsibility. Tomorrow you became a vice chancellor. This is one of the targets which will be given to you, and how we need to go about it. Second, as we all know that Government of India has rolled out many digital initiatives. And prominent, I am taking only 3-4, like Swayam is first program, first MOOC program. Second one is Swayam Prabha. Third one is National Digital Library. And there are many things are there. Even Dr. Saab's current institution is an excellent setup where they started the EPG Pathshala, currently running. Excellent material they put. But the point is, how much percentage of that material is being used? And it should be itself.
So when we already have basically coming from the West Coursera, EDX and other MOOC initiatives, and they have got a lot of courses basically in different disciplines. So SWAYAM is another level added on top of that from the Indian side. So why there is a repeatability going on in this?
So there are two reasons. Number one, those courses are being, first of all, they are the foreign institutions, and this is Indian nature, number one. Number two, that 20...
Fundamental knowledge remains same.
No,
so when you teach quantum mechanics, whether it is taught by US University or taught by Indian University, will remain same.
And moreover, our thrust is for internationalization. So then...
But I can only one thing I can tell you, think globally and act locally. That is the idea where government has started this initiative. Think globally, act locally. Second thing, it is available in different Indian languages also, because that is one of the things I think you rightly said. If you ask me, a professor of computer science, if you ask me to compare NPTEL with edX courses or Coursera courses or Udemy courses, FutureLearn courses, they are very good courses. But when it comes to my own students taking those courses and taking these courses, the first part is the credit transfer part, which is still it is not negotiable. They could have done it all these things before itself. So second part is it is available in the local languages also. And at the same time, why should we completely depend on them? We can also create, because the logic is quality wise fine. There's no doubt about it. And we also strive for the best. Initially, it takes its own way to do that. They could have done that in the beginning itself, but some of the IITs and some of the engineering colleges, which they have already adopted and they took it. But whereas in many of the centrally funded institutions and stately funded institutions, that credit transfer kind of a mechanism which was not there, which they have implemented. But now the problem in our case is, many of the cases it is not being done properly. So, yes, whatever effort they could have done it, I completely agree with you, without any hesitation as such. If you ask me my personal opinion, But when the government is starting this one, they must have started thinking that yes, let's have it in a localized way of it. So that was the one part of it, sir. So there are initiatives which were started by the government, and then the importance of the quality higher education as a learner and as a student. I think still I'm sorry to say my practical experience and the empirical data which I have collected across India still says many of the teachers were not mentally prepared or trained to teach in the online teaching learning environment. Exceptions are there. I'm not at all going into that exceptions part. Because only 1% or 2% is not reflecting entire India. But there are exceptions are there. But everywhere they cannot be reflected, they cannot be replicated. So again, the same thing with the learner as well as the teachers also. Teachers as a learners also the same problem which we are facing it. Then the very next important thing is about the ecosystem. And you know, everything like in our conventional courses, conventional system, there is such an ecosystem. We have a lesson plan. We have an objectives and outcome. Whether we follow the choice-based grade system, either from the traditional system or the ACT part of it. So there is an ecosystem which was not understood. As I told you in the beginning of remarks, as I said, when I conduct a workshop for 6 days, our focus is on that ecosystem only. The point is, yes, there are there's a design, course development, course delivery. And the swine platform may not be giving you that. So you need a platform where whatever content you have developed or you have collected the content which can be used, can be tested. So we are using Moodle platform. We have Moodle. Moodle is a free open source MOOC platform. In NIEPA we are running 3 courses. And 2 courses are having more than 70,000 enrollments. And we are running Moodle comfortable. We were asked by ministry many times, why don't you shift these programs to our swine platform so that they know that. But we didn't do that. Our vice chancellor said, no, they are comfortable and we have been managing. The पीछे इसका चेहरे के पीछे तो मैं ही झेलता हूँ. कैसे झेलता हूँ? Many times I used to tell them that. So why that Moodle kind of a platform? Yeah.
Basic question, what is the basic difference between Swim platform and Moodle platform?
Great. If you, I'll just give you a small gist now. In second half, I will explain in detail. Swayam is the name given to a platform. Initially, they were with Swayam got 2 versions now. Swayam 1.0, Swayam 2.0. Swayam 1.0 was they took a Microsoft platform, which is nowhere the learning management system, but somehow we jailed for almost 1.5 years to 2 years. Now, this Swayam 2.0, they took the help of the Google Course Builder. The software name is Google Course Builder, where, of course, I'm happy at least 60 to 70% of the platform. But now, compare with Moodle. Moodle is a constructivist pedagogy based MOOC delivery software. So if you compare this one with the other 2 platforms of the Swayam, whether it's a Microsoft platform or the current course builder platform, they are all the menu-driven applications. Whereas Moodle is a free open source, constructivist pedagogy-based MOOC delivery platform where institutions need not spend 1 paisa to implement that, to use that software. It's a complete open source. What is the best out of it? Because कभी-कभार मैं ज़्यादा भावुक हो जाता हूँ because it's tastier than noodle. कई लोग उसको noodle भी बोलते हैं, तो इसलिए it's not a noodle or moody. It's a software name. It's a modular object oriented. The beauty of it, man, it has a wide, huge community support, and 375 assessment methods are available. Formative assessment, summative assessment, peer assessment. And you have 7 plus 2. 9 discussion forum methods are available. If you confine to only that part. And it is free available. It is available on cloud. And it can be installed on any server. And at least if you want the faculty and students to give this kind of an environment, Moodle can be given. And that can be, and now last 5 years, earlier, I used to tell one small, not a joke, it was a serious business. Whenever I used to conduct this workshop, I go 1 day, 2 days before the universities. I used to sit with IT people, install the Moodle software in the server, customize it, and run it the 6 days. Now, पिछले 5 सालों में से थोड़ा सा मेरा काम हल्का हो गया, because Moodle is providing with a free cloud site, where they will be giving you 200 MB of the space, and 50 users can be worked on. And if you can use it regularly and without paying anything, you can work it like that. And if you have a little bit of technical support, you can install it. That's the difference. So many of the things which we have been asking the Swayam to implement, we have been looking through the Moodle angle. Like Professor Patak from IIT Mumbai and Professor Sridhar Iyer from IIT Mumbai, Dr. Samir, Dr. JK, many of us, we are the Moodle practitioners. When we practice in the Moodle and we offer the course, and the beauty of the Moodle is, like these learning management systems, like any MOOCs program, it's a big large learning management system. Everything is a process driven. If you complete first step, then only you will go to the second step. But in Moodle, you can bypass it. Moodle can be used to offer a MOOC course. Moodle can be used to offer an online course. Moodle can be used in a blended learning environment. Moodle can be used in flipped classroom. Sir, I don't want to do all these things because since that 4 quadrant is sacrosanct for us, sir, I use Moodle only to share the resources with my students. Possible. Can we have a small exercise? Can you please take out your mobile phones, all of you? I'll give you a small exercise here. काफी हो गए. आप अपने मोबाइल फोन एक बार निकाल दीजिएगा, नेट एक बार ऑन कर दीजिए. आपके जो भी आपके मोबाइल के इंटरनेट ऑन कर दीजिए. ऑन करके प्लीज गो टू द प्ले स्टोर इफ यू आर यूजिंग ए एंड्रॉइड फोन. This is my site. This is my site where I use it for my workshops. I use it for my students also. But only the workshop component only visible. हाँ जी? इस साइट को ओपन कर. इसमें पहले ऐसा करना है. आप देखें एक बार. Kindly listen to me. पहले आप अपने मोबाइल फोन में नेट ऑन कर लीजिएगा. And please go to the Google Play Store, and if you are using an Android phone, and iPhone also, of course, Moodle is available. Try to search a app called Moodle, M-O-O-D-L-E. उसको इंस्टॉल कर लीजिए. क्या जना? M-O-O-D-L-E टाइप कर लीजिए. हाँ जी इंस्टॉल. Moodle ऐप डाउनलोड. हाँ जी Moodle ऐप डाउनलोड. Play Store ना. Amar, yes. Install. Moodle app download. हाँ जी Moodle app को download. Only Moodle. बस. Moodle हाँ बस वही. Yes. Moodle private. हाँ कर लीजिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं. हाँ. It's yours is एक बार ढूंढ लीजिए. हाँ आपका तो ये करना है. Yes. इधर सर. This one. Yes sir. आते हैं. इधर जा. इधर जा. आते हैं.
but slow.
पर्सनल इंटरनेट ऑफिशियल इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम है
I can't find Moodle laptop.
भाई
अच्छा आपका वो है एंड्रॉइड है
या ओपन ओके वंस या
on this Apple it should be there on App Store but it's not there on the App Store.
सारे जो भी आई थिंक इट्स देयर
Try once, search. Search. Just
एक बार हम सर्च करें
App Store. Play Store, not App Store.
सर्च
Store or app store?
Oh, that's it.
MOODLE Moodle provider
Like you get search.
He's asking site
डॉक्टर साहब आपका पहाड़ में बढ़िया बढ़िया चल रहा है यहाँ पे इंटरनेट पर हो रहा है फर्स्ट क्लास चल रहा है बहुत बढ़िया चल रहा है मैं परसों में ये जब हाँ जी नहीं सर नहीं आप इसमें मत जाइए आप हाँ जी हाँ उसमें एड्रेस डालना है तो मैंने तो यहाँ साइट एड्रेस नहीं है टेस्टिंग डीपी हाँ यू गॉट इट फाइन आई थिंक यू हैव टू यू वांट कैलेंडर से आपका चल रहा है ओपन पूरा पूरा चलेगा प्रोफेसर के श्रीनिवास .in हाँ ये आपका आईफोन है ये आपका प्ले स्टोर में जाइए
He's asking user name first.
सर सारे राशन कर रहे टेस्ट 1 कैपिटल X Y Z @12345 गलत है क्या
Can be any Moodle.
Site address क्या है?
नहीं
It is learn Moodle.
हाँ ये SC की
कुछ आपके शायद उसमें आईफोन में कुछ इश्यूज है आ रहे हैं आप देखिए वो यूजर नेम लिखा है डॉक्टर साहब टेस्ट 1 आपका ई में चल रहा है ई में तो मैडम 2 दिन लगा देगा मैं ऐसा करता हूँ आपको ना एक यहाँ वाईफाई if you can have a Wi-Fi that would be much better okay काफी स्लो है
That is what.
This is
10% numbers.
this one.
और दूसरा अच्छे से हाँ
Okay, you have got it.
You got that in capital or small?
This one.
XYZ पे X कैपिटल है and YZ small @1 2 3 4
Test one.
test 1 is user name
Going in.
This one.
Yeah.
Learn Moodle.
test 1 there is no space between test and 1 हाँ बस उसके बाद then continue website just be there sir I'll explain once you yeah
Capital.
okay good and you just click on the site home then you can see the list of details complete यहाँ तक आ गया ना इसमें साइट होम में क्लिक कर दीजिए ना अगली स्टेप 6 में साइट होम है उसके बाद उसमें MOOCs वर्कशॉप रहेंगे उसके एक बार एक्सेस कर लीजिए सबसे टॉप में there is one link called MOOCs workshop resources हाँ
You are going.
Sir, anyway, but there are multiple ways to access. There is something which I want to add into that. Actually, आप तो नहीं चल रहे कोई बात नहीं कोई मसला ही नहीं yes MOOCs workshop
After that, MOOCs workshop.
so then you can able to see the lot of resources inside there are folders are there
Access use this one.
click on that
Sir, last click change or continue workshop website.
अयो हाँ सबसे लास्ट में जो लिंक है ना सबसे लास्ट कंटिन्यू वेबसाइट you see for this particular workshop I have created a lot of resources last one so just click on presentations there are many folders are there last any folder you just access it
Access the URL?
So I think majority of you got last. Yeah. Actually, it's better.
It's not
No. That you see the last option is
Continue to website.
yes. Click on it. मैडम अभी वेटिंग फॉर डाउनलोड ये तो हो जाएगा शाम तक कोई दिक्कत नहीं जस्ट क्लिक ऑन द लिंक सर हाँ जी no don't install if it's already there fine otherwise you can बढ़िया चंगा आगे इसके अंदर जी sir there are several resources which I provided
presentations and
but I'll tell you something little different now okay now you got it बाबू चाय के लिए कब तक रोकना है चाय आ गई 10 मिनट ठीक ओके
10 minutes.
हाँ ठीक ओके yeah let's try to understand because before we break for the tea let me give you an explanation about what we have done I asked you to install one app and आपने सुना होगा कि प्रोफेसर साहब ने ये कहा था इकराम साहब ने कहा था कि I could able to use from the browser also yes but the reason is I want to see the individual progress of my students. There are certain things which I want to bring now. Because why the app-based is more popular? There are two reasons. There are three reasons. Number one, it facilitates the learner to learn on his own pace, space and time. Pace, space and time. Number one. Number two, and all learners are not equal because we have that situation across India. So we want to see who is having a problem, and we can optimize those things and we can address those learning issues pertains to that particular point through this. Number three, if you create a browser-based सर अब 2 मिनट सुन लीजिए ये तो हो गया because but there is a big story behind it see when you create this kind of when you can simply type professor.srinivas.in in any browser it opens what did I mention to you before there are 3 types of learners are using this platform the professor.srinivas.in behind the screens, I am using Moodle as a platform. So Moodle precisely is a role-based application, and in the role-based application depends on the type of clientele. Like for example, you are the workshop participants, and here without any username and password. If you access through browser, you can access. But I don't have any control. Second thing, if you access through the mobile phone, it is asking a username and password. Similarly, some universities are not allowing the faculty and students to use the mobile phones in their campus. But in that case, what needs to be done? There is another tool. We call it as Moodle desktop client. आप लिख के रख लीजिएगा And this can be installed on your mobile, on your laptops and desktops. Moodle desktop client. This software can be used, and students can install this software on their laptops or iPads, and with the help of the internet connectivity, they can connect to the main server and the process can be done. So, the point is, first and foremost thing, it gives the accountability and it gives the responsibility both teacher and students, and entire process is transparent.